Oh, well, a very good morning to you all, unless you're watching it in the afternoon or the evening. For once, I do actually have something to talk about. It's actually quite a good thing. It's nothing to do with me. But no. What I want to talk to you about today is actually a little shop that just opened about 2-3 weeks ago. Runner. This little shop is based in Saltney, and it's called fcairsoft. Now I will splash up some pictures, links and other. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'll be doing it. As I say, he's only been open 2-3 weeks, and I went in there the other day. He's got a fantastic little range of weapons available. You can do orders. It's just amazing. So if you're into airsoft in any capacity and you're in local to Flintshire, Saltney area, and there's a great little airsoft shop that just opened. Very competitive prices. And you can go down and see the gun. That's even better. I mean, I had to do all my ordering online prior to this, because obviously I don't have a Karu and I don't live anywhere near a gun shop for airsoft, so I had to sort of just look at them online and go, I suppose that one will do. But there isn't anything quite like going into an actual shop and seeing the actual weapon that you're going to be using in the game, and knowing that you're going to be happy with how it feels, how it sits, its weight, all that sort of stuff. So if you're into your airsoft and you're local to that area, or even if you want to make a little travel over, I'll have his opening times in the description as well. Just talking to him the other day, he's got such high hopes and he's got such ambitions to do great things. So I can't help but want to help him in any way I can, and the only way I can is by either buying lots of guns, which is I'm getting married soon, so I can't really do that, or doing this. And I'll probably end up buying guns too once the marriage is done. Yeah, terrible. But yeah, great little shop. It's so close to me. It's only like a 10-15 minute ride. That's only because of the river. So yeah, does have a website, but obviously isn't doing sales through the website yet. It's great. What else is there? Well, I suppose I could clip in the footage I recorded on my first run in a couple of months. I'm fucked. Absolutely wrecked. Well, welcome. You're joining me on a brief walk during my morning run. Trying to use Strava to track it. Been speaking to a few friends there, starting to get into shape a bit more. They've started to want to go hiking and things, so I got to up my game again. Also, the old bubble gut, which isn't too bad at the moment, but I got to keep improving. One of the places I am worst, cardio. Sorry, you're getting the old on the beaches, on the landing base. No, I am fat as fuck. So, just walking it off for a minute, because I've on and off run about a mile, and I'm heading back, because I'm much better at strength. Hard as that is to believe, I'm not a runner. I was in high school, I'm not now. I'm going to start trying to do this every day when I'm off. Just go at least a mile back, get better progressively, at least at the minimum sort of run. Sorry, I keep looking over my shoulder because this is actually a cycle track, and the last thing I want is some speeding lunatic to ride straight into the arse of me because I wasn't paying attention. It's not funny. Oh, absolutely dying. Anyway. Alright, now that you've seen my fat, disgusting face, all exhausted as shit, enjoy that by the way, I suppose I could talk about my exercise regime and how I'm trying to get better, and feeling better, and looking better. I've been posting a lot of it to Instagram as well, because obviously it's quite easy to reach a little audience out that way. Nice bite-sized information so everyone can take it in. But it's good, doing well. My running is a long way from being good, and as so many amazing athletes have said, sometimes you just got to put in the ugly miles, and my running is fucking ugly. My first run went alright, came back a little bit sore, but predominantly out of breath. I then had to miss a day because of the weather. It was absolutely pissing down, so I just stayed in the man cave lifting weights. Made quite a good day of that. You know, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, dumbbell presses, dumbbell curls, you know, all that good shit. And then the next day I ran again with a new pair of shoes, which I forgot to put on the Instagram picture because I'm an idiot. They've got to be worked in a bit before they'll be 100% comfortable, but they are promising, and they're a lot better than my normal like walking shoes because they're soft and shit. But yeah, my second run went really well. I felt really good about it, except for the fact I blew out my right ankle. Because as I described on Instagram, it was like today, you know, you can see the ground is still slick from the rain yesterday, but it isn't actually raining. And as I was running down the cycle track, there's obviously a load of trees which have kept the moisture down even better. They've also got downed leaves and other debris. And as I've been running, my left foot has shot forward and away from me, which has nearly made me go like ass over tit. So I've basically put my right foot down even harder to like stop myself falling. And in the process of doing that, it's just absolutely mullered my ankle. I mean, it's not bad to walk on, but I had to do a quick jog after my son the other day, which is like a day after my running, and it hurt. Like bad. Like bad. I was like, oh, ho, 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 ho. But I'm in work today, tomorrow, the day after, and I'm doing a short hike, and then I'll start me running again. Hopefully I'll be back to tip-top shape by then. But I always knew these injuries would come. My body is basically a broken piece of equipment, you know. My ankles, because of the surgery when I was younger, and then the knees and hips because of skateboarding, my lower back because of the car accident, you know, the list just goes on. You know, I have a list a mile long of issues in my body, but I'm finally getting where I want to go. I've also got on my PC a little folder of before. I don't have the photo I wanted. Old friend Lewis took a photo of me some years ago standing on a driveway in just a pair of shorts with me gut hanging over them, and I look a fucking state, you know, more so than usual. And I wanted that photo for a before and after, but I haven't got it, so shit happens. But I got a few others that show that I was a bit of a tubble lard, and I'm hoping to do a bit of a showcase soon. Like this is what I used to be like, fat and fucking disgusting, but now this is me. But I'm not there yet. There's so much to learn about fitness. It's not just about doing little bits of exercise here and there. There's the dieting side of it, knowing, you know, whether you're gonna put yourself into a deficit, or if you're gonna try and bulk, or if you're gonna try and maintain. oh, there's just so much involved with it. And then there's, you know, precision exercises that target particular muscle groups. There's then general exercises which target all muscle groups, and then there's variety. It goes on. Like, I follow a chap online called Ross Edgley. Now, if you don't know who he is, please Google him or look him up on YouTube. He does a lot of work with Eddie Hall, but predominantly Ross Edgley's thing was swimming around the UK. And he's done a ton of other psychotic things. But you look at the man and he is built like a Greek fucking god. You know, like, if you aspire to a body, that's the one you aspire to have. But the only way I could have his body is if I kidnapped the fucker, and he'd probably outrun me anyway. But what is it? Eddie Hall says he's a Labrador on meth, because he's just super excited about everything. And hearing him talk about food science and exercise science and all the rest of it, and he is very knowledgeable. And I'm sure if I met the fucker, within 10 minutes he could enlighten my little brain. But yeah. But I'm not aspiring to that. Let's just knock that one out of the woods right away. I'm not trying to become pro bodybuilder, pro athlete, because I don't think he's technically a professional. He is a professional athlete, but I don't think he's like an Olympian or anything. I think he's just a lunatic. Yeah, I think he just gets great pleasure from doing the things that no one else is really gonna fucking do. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just out here trying not to be fat. Because I got fed up of having a gut, and fed up of being this person who can't run, who can't do anything. It's so frustrating. But no more. Making great efforts, huge strides to be a better version of myself. So stay tuned on Instagram if you're not already, and check out FC Airsoft. Cha-ching!